In line with the theme of this conference, obviously there's a lot of focus on increasing insurance penetration. So a lot of effort is being put by regulators to make sure that there is an increase in the number of people who are actually in the space. Linked to that is a drive to try and bring a lot of new people into the industry. You'd know that the industry is suffering from a lack of skills. So there is a drive from different parts of the continent to actually make sure that new skills are actually coming in. In line with this, from our side, we actually just launched a new training program on Monday, the Lima program, to play a part. So that will be the first one. The second one, I would say, is around the domestication effort. I think there is a drive by the various regulators in the continent to make sure that a lot of the business and the skills is actually kept within the country. In this regard, they formed a lot of new reinsurance companies that try to keep the business within the country itself. So you've seen a number of new reinsurers forming. You go to Ethiopia, there's a new reinsurance company. Uganda had theirs, and a number of others. So that's a trend that we've seen. A number of companies are actually focusing on digitization, which is in line with our own belief as well. We believe that the future is digital. And our training program that I've just referred to, Lima, actually thinks that the future is really linked to digitization. We believe, together with the AIO, that there needs to be a lot of training on this aspect, and we think that it will allow for new products. As you know, the continent it's got a lot of young people. If you look in East Africa, for example, in Kenya, we have a lot of young people, and there's a lot of uptake on cell phones. So we need to come up with products that speak to this particular age group, and then that would actually assist even in the insurance penetration that I started with. I've been attending the AIO for about 8 years now, and this is the first time I'm having it in my country. I'm glad that we could actually host such a successful AIO conference. I think it helps in the integration of the continent as well. You know that South Africa hasn't had, maybe generally, there isn't much intertrade within Africa. And I think such an event actually gives us an opportunity to further entrench the relationships that we've started seeing. So I'm quite glad that we could have it in South Africa, and I think it's been a major success.